unfortunately, after almost 7 years with an organization, we get the notice 2 weeks before Christmas. Hey, we're done. Yeah,
I'm so
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Well, I'm not sorry because then you got to do this, but I can imagine in that moment the fucking stress. And I mean, you're a family man, right?
Yes, I am. The stress, the sadness, the feeling of, man, I really tried. I really, really tried. I gave all that I could. I took your trainings. I sat in your town halls. I listened to all your BS, if I could be frank, you know. But what was missing, and this is going back to when I started thinking about AI rocket ship in 2020, pandemic, because we're all home. We're not going anywhere. We're working remotely, and I'm thinking, I'm not happy. I'm trying and I'm going nowhere. I've got a degree that's not doing anything for me. And it's not that I'm not appreciative of the job that I was doing at the time at all. I've learned so much. I've taken, in fact, so many practices of dealing with people in that role that I still use to until this day, right? In my current role, customer service, just even simple things, right? But I'm thinking, right? I want more, and I'm gonna do it. So what happens? Late 2023, we get the push out, downsizing, like many companies have done, even tech companies. Downsizing. It happens.
It
It's
happens.
survival. Salary is the first thing you gotta, unfortunately, that you have to eliminate because people are expensive. With AI, they also save money and they may replace people with certain processes. Some, but I get the push out into the world and say, here you are, again, going back to building character. This is how one lady told me. She goes, "This is not my first rodeo." She said in this awesome Southern drawl, "It's not my first rodeo." And I said, "I appreciate you for that." Yes, ma'am. It's not my first time being in that role. I've had
Mm,
jobs, I've lost jobs, and then I look back and said to myself, "That wasn't a job at all. I mean, how far was I going to go?" I learned something. I met people,
mm.
but it's the push. So here I am now, but something changed, Zach, because I'm back in the role and mindset that I was in 2002, 2004. Fast forward to 20 years, but I've got one thing. I've got an ace up my sleeve that they were not expecting. I've got AI. I've got a whole marketing team right here. You know how long it would take me to write a proposal or an intro email in 2010? I would sit here for an hour and think about it, and oh goodness, what are they going to think about me? Is my grammar correct? I don't have Grammarly, but does it sound right? Am I being too pushy, or is it just right? Should I say thank you or kind regards? Like, I don't have to think about that anymore. I'm at the point of, I'm like the editor, like the guy in Spider-Man. You know, the chief who's screaming at everybody. He goes, "Go get that story. Find out who he
Yeah.
is." I forgot his name. I love that guy. Um, make it an AI. Come up with your proposal, throw it in Chat GPT, fine tune it, go back if you don't like it, and fine tune it again. You put in the prompt and say what you need to get us desired outcome. How much time have I saved, Zach? 30 minutes, 45 minutes? How much energy out of me has not been dragged out into a simple email? Things like public speaking, writing, talking to people is very draining. It doesn't come naturally for people. And business owners who are, for example, tuning into our show today, right? Maybe they're great at what they do. Maybe they have a restaurant. They make amazing food, but they're actually, they struggle with interactions or thinking about their marketing or considering how do I get them to come back next week and buy again and buy more. They're not thinking about that. They're thinking about survival. Do I have enough rice cooking? Um, did the light bill get paid? This is where AI comes in. Some of those processes you can actually streamline, automate, and when it comes to thinking of stuff, even like with the whole marketing aspect, you can do so much more with so much less, especially time, which
Yeah.
time is priceless, man. Let's be real. Time is priceless.